Hey guys, AJ here, back with another one for you. So guys, I did a video on that sassy trucker chick who was detained in Dubai. Okay, I'll link that in the description. But basically, she's a trucker chick. She was talking mess to some guy who had towed her car. She got all crazy, and in Dubai they don't play that mess. So she ended up in jail. And here we have another one. A New York student has been detained in Dubai for months for touching an airport security guard during a 10-hour layover. Here we go again, guys. So, guys, we're going to get into this. But before we do, guys, like, subscribe, drop a comment. It really helps keep this channel going, guys. Check out my second channel link in the description box. Yeah, guys, here we go. A 21-year-old New York college student says she was detained in Dubai after a quote-unquote humiliating airport search. Airport officials accused Elizabeth Polanco de los Santos of assault after she nudged one of them. Several Americans have been prohibited from leaving Dubai by drummed up legal charges and scams. There it is, guys, right there. You ever notice, guys? Look at this bias here, right? Come on. They always make these women out to be victims. And guys, have you ever noticed that whenever a woman tells you any story, she's always the victim or the hero in the story? And 9 times out of 10, guys, they're not victims, they're volunteers. Okay? A 21-year-old college student has been detained in Dubai after airport staffers have accused her of assaulting and insulting them. Elizabeth de los Santos was traveling from Istanbul with a friend when the incident unfolded in mid-July. So she's been there for a while. Oops. So, look, according to a press release from Detained in Dubai, an organization that provides advice and legal assistance to foreigners in the United Arab Emirates. Guys, it would be interesting. Isn't it sad that there's actually an organization that has to, give people advice after they've messed up in the UAE? You know what I'm saying? And guys, people don't understand. You're going to another country, okay? You are a guest in someone else's country. And guys, there are a website here on the event. I wonder what the stats are for how many of the people that need their services are female. What do you guys think? Drop in the comments what percentage of these knuckleheads do you think are women? Okay. The pair had a 10-hour layover in Dubai, which they chose over Paris, France. For Polanco de los Santos, those 10 hours have now stretched into multiple months. We thought it would be a more modern and futuristic city, but we were completely wrong. Guys, Dubai is a nice city. I've never been there, but I have friends who have. And they made it back just fine. Of course, they were guys. Right? Okay. As she went through the security screening, airport employees told her that she needed to take off her doctor-mandated waist training brace. Despite hesitation, she agreed and was ushered into a booth excuse me, with female security officers who were rough as they removed the compressor. I felt really violated, she said, adding that she was uncomfortable and afraid. As she tried to put the trainer back on by herself, a process that takes 2 people, she cried and asked for help. The security officers didn't help, blocked her exit. She lightly nudged one of them so that she could call out her friend for help. She says, quote, I gently touched her arm to guide her out of the way, and then desperately started crying out to my friend for help. Though the search came back clear, officers told her that she was detained for touching the female customs officer. Clown world, guys. They're basically saying, oh, she was an innocent victim, and she was just crying out for help. You know what I mean? Guys, here. I can guarantee that this is how it went, guys. Let's just go back to the Wayback Machine. Okay. Here's how it went, guys. We all know how it went. Here's this knucklehead here, right? And she had her waist trainer on because she probably got some type of lipo or whatever, right? And they were like, "What's that, miss?" Because a lot of times they girls who smuggle drugs around there. We're going to need you to take that off. And she was probably giving them attitude from the jump because modern women, right? And they took her in there, and she was already being rude or whatever. And the women, they were trying to search her, and she didn't like being searched. Now, unlike us guys who will just shut up because we don't want to end up in jail in Dubai, she was, and then what happened? Well, she tried to shove her way past these two chicks, and guess what happened, guys? And people are trying to act like she's this innocent victim. Guys, Dubai is a very rich area. It's a very rich city, all right? People are acting like all these scams and all the... This isn't some, third world kind of country like Indonesia or whatever, where they have to scam their way into millions. Guys, Dubai has a lot of money there, okay? And it's just so funny that these modern chicks want to dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge all accountability, act like they were just out to get me. Clown world. But here's the press statement from Detained in Dubai. Look at this. Elizabeth Polanco de los Santos faces hefty fines and a prison time after being accused of assaulting and insulting Dubai airport staff. She faced degrading, painful, and humiliating searches when she was transited through the international hub from Istanbul to New York. She's a hardworking New Yorker studying business arts. There it is, guys, business arts. While working as an operations manager in retail. So basically, she's going to be a bum because, I'm sorry, guys, a bachelor's in business arts is not worth the paper that it's printed on these days. In the 80s, the 90s, yes, but it's not worth anything. Look at this. Now let's get here. So, she was mandated to wear the waist trainer. She was ushered into a booth with some plainclothes women in local dress. After a long day of travel, she struggled to understand why they needed to do this. Considering modern x-ray machines in place these days, that's not for her to decide. It's not her country. It's not her airport. She's not responsible for the security for the airport. Clown world. Clown world. It's impossible for Elizabeth to take off the compressor and put it back on herself. She dreaded the process. I was feeling uncomfortable and afraid. I was feeling really violated, her mom says. Oh yeah, because as if her mom is going to actually, hold her daughter accountable. Elizabeth's mother explained that the women were speaking Arabic and laughing at her. Guys, do you honestly think that's true? Now, if this was the TSA in America, yes, I would probably think that that's true because, guys, we have some of the worst airport people in the world here. It's horrible. They continued to laugh at her. She tried to do it herself, but there are many pins. You need to stretch the edges and clip small, skinny pins together. She felt embarrassed and taken advantage of. Then she says, so she tried to reach out the curtain to call for her friend to help, but one of the women was standing in her way. I gently touched her arm to guide her out of the way, then desperately started crying for help. She was half naked, humiliated, in a state of panic and misery. Please. Come on, guys. Guys, if you're going to travel anywhere, do not F around and find out. That's exactly what this knucklehead did, guys. Because I actually know quite a few people, male and female, actually, that have been to Dubai. Matter of fact, I had a coworker who just went right before the cough. And she had a blast there, okay? Took some pictures, rode a camel out in the dunes. You know what I'm saying? Having fun. Of course, she's not a knucklehead, though, Guys, let me know what you think of this story, okay? And let me know if you think that this happens quite a bit. and that there's, but they never talked about it. But now that sassy truck driver chick did this whole social media thing, they're actually calling attention to it. And maybe, guys, we have a solution for all these modern women, because they all joke about being flued out to Dubai. Send them all out there and detain them all. That'll make our lives easier. So, all right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, guys, and I'm out of here. Have a good one.